invited to be a special guest at the music festival Rolling Loud just a couple. After becoming one of the most hated creators on the internet, Rakai has found himself in even more controversy once again, as one of the most embarrassing moments of his entire career just happened, making all of his delusional fans realize who they're really supporting. See, Rakai would be invited to be a special guest at the music festival Rolling Loud just a couple days ago, appearing on stage to hype up the crowd and everything like that. And well, the response they had wasn't expected at all. To his surprise, everyone in the entire crowd would start booing him as soon as he walked on stage, and it seemed like Rakai finally realized the consequences of his actions. Now, this wouldn't be a surprise for anyone who's been keeping up with Rakai at all over the past few months. He's been doing so many things all over the internet to make people hate him. However, for some reason, he himself doesn't realize that. He thinks that just because he has a lot of viewers on Twitch, people just love him, even though that's not the case. I'd even argue that majority of the internet don't like Rakai at all. And allegedly, a lot of his viewership aren't even real people. They're bots or people.
See, that's what I'm saying, gang. That's what I'm saying, gang. That's what I'm saying, though, for real. Y'all, hey, y'all. That's what I'm saying, though, for real. Hey, check this out, right? Check this out. I'm going to tell you how I know this shit real. Bro, I locked in and gained 2,500 subs, basically. And not literally 2,500, probably like 2,000. So if not 2,000 plus, gained off of shorts. I gained 2,000 subs off of shorts, gang. Off of just shorts. Shorts. Not videos, not vlogs, not reaction, gang. Shorts. I did this off of shorts. So when I see motherfucker like, and I ain't speaking on nobody, trust me, I ain't speaking on nobody because they ain't none of my business. But when I see motherfucker like Chud the boyfriend bud, or uh uh Jack Doherty and all this shit, uh I can't say Aiden Ross because motherfuckers actually do like Aiden. So I can't say Aiden Ross. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, seriously, who is your fan base? Seriously, I mean, who is your supporter or your fan? Because you see them type motherfuckers. Oh, that's my fan. That's my fan. They don't even look at you as they supporter. While you supporting them, they look at you as a fan. You know what I mean? That's them type people. But sit here talking about, oh, yeah, look, he monkeying out. Look at him, chimp. He a chimp. You lame, gang. You got nothing else to do. You got no other way to get some money. You're broke, gang. You have no entrepreneurship. You're a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? So who is watching you? Who watching you? You're a loser. Who watching you? You know what I mean? I just want to know.
That are only watching him to hate. So to him, I get why it wouldn't make sense why he would get booed off stage, because he's just seeing all of these crazy high numbers, all of these positive things that people are saying about him in his chat, and he's not really seeing all of the negative content people are making about him. Or maybe he is, but he sees it as, oh, this is only more exposure, and it's only helping me get even more viewers. But in reality, it's only making even more people despise him. And whenever he would go on stream to explain everything, he would try to frame the clip as AI.
Yo chat, have y'all seen that AI video of me getting booed on stage? Yeah, bro, chat, AI gotta stop. No, seriously, not. Chat, it's getting to a little point, bro. AI has to stop, like, eventually. And I've been talking to like people I know and like that, bro. I'm like, bro, you feel me? And y'all lying, y'all laughing and shit like that, bro. I'm dead ass. Why was they booing you? Yeah, that's how on TikTok. I go on TikTok. This is a clip of me.
What y'all don't understand though. See, Rakai look different. Rakai look different. Rakai a little different, gang. See, Rakai been around motherfuckers who know how to flip the content and know how to stretch the content and make you think that they the stupid motherfuckers in the world. See, you gotta understand this. See, y'all gotta understand this too. Everybody making videos by Rakai and Talil and all this shit. Y'all don't understand what's going on. See, y'all thinking, see, you right. Yeah, it is gonna be 1,000 more hate, but guess what? You're making him a $100,000 more dollars, gang. You ain't understanding what's going on. See, why you making videos by him about how his hate going up, you ain't understanding. He making videos back to boost this bank, gang. He not really giving a fuck about your opinion. That's what you ain't understanding. All this shit a play, gang. So why you thinking that you gonna make videos and more videos hating on him just like everybody else? Gang, he's only profiting from it. So it's no point. That's like 6ix9ine. Oh man, I ain't listening to 6ix9ine no more. He a tattletale. But 6ix9ine tattletale that came home and made $10 million and made 10 million more the same week. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yo, it ain't gang. It's pointless. It's pointless. It's pointless. Of course, he's going to keep making. Of course, he knows what he's doing. He's been around it. He's been around people who taught him the game. Of course he knows what's going on. So this shit is pointless, really.
We're off stage. I'm like, what the hell?
But at the end of the day, I still do want to know who is really watching these people.
Doing that because it make me look bad and look like, oh my god, I'm actually getting booed. I'm like, what the AI gotta chill, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. All of the Rakai hate over the past couple years is all AI. None of it is real. All of that booing, it's all just fake, artificial shit to try and make Rakai look bad. Gang, what are we even saying? You can't even justify this shit anymore. I think one of the main reasons why Rakai was surprised from all of this is because whenever he does bad things on Twitch or any social media site, all he gets is positive reinforcement for it. Every time he does something absolutely crazy or downright illegal on stream, he might get banned for a little bit, but ultimately, he'll just get unbanned around a month later. Not just that, but whenever he comes back, he gets even more viewers than before because of all the exposure that the crazy clip got him. So in his eyes, whenever he does something wrong and absolutely crazy, it's actually a good thing because he's constantly benefiting off it, while the rest of the internet is clowning on him and hating for good reason. But regardless, this is how he would recall the booing situation.
So I'm going on stage and I say, the Rolling Loud, make some noise. Swear to God, it all made noise. Swear to God, across the county, it all made noise, right? And then I said, yo, can I get a yer? They say yer. So I'm like, oh, we lit. Because before that, I'm like, yo, they're going to boo me on some funny shit. Then I see one person say, boo. Like I walk to the edge of someone and someone's like this in my face, like this. Boo. So I'm in the microphone. I said, boo. Then more people said, boo. I swear to God, across the count, that's exactly what happened, gang. Then after that, the whole crowd started saying, boo. So I'm like, no way, I'm getting booed right now.
Now this actually seems like it could be a pretty reasonable story. If we actually watch the video back, whenever Rakai initially walked out on stage, it didn't sound like there was a lot of booing until he began bringing it up. Whenever he called some of the booing out, everyone simply started to follow suit. And then Rakai would decide to watch the clip back and try and prove this exact point. However, this too would quickly seem to backfire on him.
Cheering! I told y'all, they're literally cheering. They're literally cheering. They're cheering for me, okay? Look. Wait, hold on.
Nah, I ain't saying.
Hold on. Are they saying boo the whole time? Wait, child, what does it sound like? Yeah, it sound like it was born? Or that's a child, no, child, say, no, child, say. It's a mixture. It's a mixture.
Yeah, it was
I don't know
like
if
a
it's
big-
just me, but that sounded like a lot of people booing. Or at
It did, but a lot of people did scream too. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap about that. I'm not gonna get on no camera and cap it out. See, everybody just be wanting to dick suck. Oh no, they was booing from the get go. Nah, when he walked out, they did start going. They did go crazy for real. But then after that, I ain't gonna lie, it sounded like they went crazy and then they started booing. I don't know. That was crazy.
least someone pretty close to the stage just absolutely screaming boo at him. Regardless, that really doesn't change anything. Because listen guys, if someone that's booing is able to overpower an entire fucking crowd of people that are also screaming, then that should tell you all you need to know. The Rakai hate is actually real. It's not just a bunch of people who are only on the internet hating on him. They are real people who genuinely don't like Rakai. And that's exactly what he would then bring up.
It is.
So that, no, chat. So chat. That means the hate is
I mean, it's people, plenty of people that don't like Cosnet.
that ass kind of real. Like, it's actually real. I thought the hate was on the internet and shit like that. Nigga, they not playing with me. They dead ass hate on you for no reason. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo. But yeah, chat, listen. Chat, all that shit gonna do is add legacy to us, bro. Remember that time we got boot on, roll out, and then when we fully up, and look at us now. Focus we talk about, man. I'm telling you, that's how shit gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know what Rakai
It don't keep going like that though, gang. It get old after a while. That shit only work for only a short period of time, gang. So no matter if you go 2, 3, 4 years, gang, it eventually get old, trust me. And then as you get older, that shit it's not gonna hit the same. So I see what you're saying, but I would stop doing that if I was you, gang.
exactly means by this. I don't understand what kind of legacy he's trying to build here, unless it's just him being a fucking public nuisance and doing illegal shit on stream for views. But hey, to each their own, I guess. If he's trying to build a community of degenerate kids that go do illegal shit and be nuisances to society, then Rakai, go for it, bro, that's all you. But whenever you get booed off stages at places like Rolling Loud and other major conventions or music festivals, you have to understand where all this hate's coming from. It's not just spawning out of nowhere. It's happening because of the bullshit you do on stream, and you know this is wrong, but you continue doing it. Even Blackboy Max, the person who was performing with Rakai, would comment about Rakai getting booed off stage, despite him also going through some shit there too.
Nah, I see some of y'all niggas. Yo, I don't know if y'all saw, bro. They booed my nigga Rakai off stage. Wow. Rakai, how did that happen, bro? Why? Like, damn, y'all think they gonna boo him when we do turn up?
Now you gotta give it to Max though, at least he understands that, you know, he came from being a streamer, someone that people typically didn't take too seriously, or was kind of like a punching bag on the internet, which a lot of YouTubers and streamers are, and then he went into something like music, which a lot more people are way more critical of, and even though he's getting a lot of hate, like as you can see right there, people throwing water bottles at him on stage, booing him and stuff like that, he just keeps going through with it, because he clearly does, you know, like making music and things like that. Kind of like DDG, even though he gets so much hate for his music, he still continues doing it because he is passionate in it. Unlike Rakai, who's constantly giving into all of this negative press, which over time leads to more and more people making negative content on him, and even his own fans turning on him.
Imagine paying to go to Rolling Loud and everywhere you look, you keep seeing the same damn Under Armour Rakai ad. Like, did Rolling Loud not have any other ads to play? Then when it's time for Lone Set, you're thinking Destroy Lonely's about to come on stage just to see this nigga Rakai come out. I'm not surprised niggas were throwing trash. You have to see that nigga on every single screen at Rolling Loud just for that nigga to come out during Lone Set. Then people want to talk about, I feel so bad, he's just a kid. I don't give a fuck if he's a kid. If I was there, I would have found the biggest fucking rock on the floor and threw that shit right at his head when he was on the stage. Please give me one good reason why that nigga should be on the Rolling Loud stage during Lone Set. At this point, I'm starting to think the nigga's an industry plant, because why are they just putting this nigga in all of our faces? I never met a person in real life that actually watches Rakai. Almost every streamer is lame as shit. The only streamer that I actually fuck with is Bruce Drop Him Off.
Is Rakai an industry plant? Who the f really knows? But it really is starting to look more and more like that's the case as time goes on and things like this continue to happen. But with that, let me know what you guys all think about it in the comments down below. Spotify shout out of the day goes to Caleb Anderson. Thank you so much for the support on Spotify. I really appreciate it. And YouTube shout out of the day goes to Justin Holman. Thank you so much for the support on YouTube. I really appreciate you as well. If you guys want to get a shout out in the very next video, then all you have to do is drop a comment down below. You might get one in this video. It's been your boy Jay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, see, it's all a money scheme at first, but see, they gotta understand that shit run out. That shit run out. The money scheme run out after that though. So it don't work. See, they be thinking that shit work for 10, 15 years. It don't work like that, gang. Eventually, after a couple years, people will start understanding, gang, that you profiting off them, and it don't. It just ain't gonna hit the same. Then, like bro said, you gonna start losing people, man. It don't, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? That's why I ain't finna all that negative shit, but I'm not with all that. Your ass to get blocked or your ass just get completely ignored, and then your ass say the complete wrong thing. Your ass gonna be like a vampire, cause that's how fast your ass gonna disappear. So I ain't with all that. But hey, man, to each his own. Hey, it's a grind at the end of the day. Some people is rich off negativity, gang. That's just how the world works. That's just how this shit works. So, like I said, to each his own, man. But for me, I gotta keep positive around me, bro. I don't too much like negative. That shit ain't. Oh, that shit not what it is. But to me, and for me, that's just not what it is. But shouts out to everybody, all the screamers, vloggers, boxers, whatever, man. Shouts out to y'all, bro. I'm gone, man. I gotta get my ass to work, so I'm gonna let y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all like tomorrow. Hey, y'all be good, bro. Have a good day at work. Have a good day. Whatever you doing, be safe. Enjoy yourself, man.